What's up, guys? We're live. I was just looking at the wrong thing. I didn't realize we were live. So we're playing some Dyson Sphere program, and now that we're here, it's a little bit loud in my ears, so I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. And let's get started. We're going to start a new game, of course, and build some stuff. So let's go. We are not going to be playing with the dark fog on, and I don't know what seed we're going to get, but if we don't get an ice giant in our starting system, we're going to start again, because that's what I want to do. Alright, do we have an O star near us? I'm going to type O, really. So it doesn't look like there's one near us. There's one. There's 3 O-type stars. There's 2 right next to each other, but they're miles away. B. Okay, so neutron star. I don't even know what that is. Safety factor 0. Okay. I don't really think this is a good seed. So, but it might be. You never know. But that O-type stars are far away. That's the problem. But then our starting system's only a starting system. It doesn't have to be our main system. Let's mess around with it later. Let's do a random seed here. Let's try and get a star close to us. There we go. Kappa. The O star is like 3 jumps. So this is a much better start for us. It's just going to make things a lot easier. So let's get started. I'm a skilled explorer. I don't want no hints. Just let me play.
The unknown, created in exploration. The seed evolves in iteration. From 0, transforming into infinity and beyond. It spreads and becomes the shadow of the galaxy. As dark fog rises, the stars dim. You will embark on a new journey.
So one day I'll play with.
Target
Oh.
cluster.
So one day I'll play with dark fog on. but
Welcome
not
to
today.
the real universe. Very soon, you'll find this place different from our homeland. But you should be able to adapt to the laws of physics here in no time. I'm your advisor. I will assist you in completing this mission.
The sun, look. That doesn't look like an ice giant. I think we might be fucked. We might be starting over.
Everything here belongs to you. As a member of the Cosmo, a pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster from ground zero. Make use of the resources available here to build a Dyson Sphere that supplies energy to the center brain to maintain homeland simulation. I've chosen a planet for the mission, and there are essential resources for the initial development. Now, please pilot the space capsule toward this planet.
It says please pilot. Oh, you can actually steer. Okay, I was going to say, he says please pilot, but you can't actually steer it. I should tell you what, before we do that, okay, you can't open the star map yet. I think that's a gas giant, not an ice giant, so I think I'm going to start over with a new seed.
Now you're about to arrive at the target planet.
Look at it. This game is so good. I love this game so much.
Space capsule will land on the target planet in 3, 2, 1. Landed.
This is Icarus, a very powerful but lightweight industrial mecha. Use the direction keys or click the right mouse button on the ground to move the mecha.
That is a
This
gas
mission-
giant, not an ice giant, so we're going to go back to the loading screen. Not the loading screen, sorry, the main menu, and we're going to start again. We're going to just try over. So no dark fog, thank you. How's this seed looking? An O-type star here. Not too far. It's quite far. Let's go with this. Skip this. Skip this. Oh, it
This
skips the whole
is
thing.
Icarus, a very powerful but lightweight
I
industrial
didn't know it
mecha.
skipped the whole thing.
Use the direction keys or click
Gas
the right
giant.
mouse button on the ground
Okay.
to move them.
Let me see if I can find my seed, and then I'll just reuse my seed. Is that possible? I've got star cluster, but I don't have a seed. Either way. Keep getting refreshed till we find what we want. So we got some O-type stars over here. Kind of far, but not too far. Let's turn off the dark fog, of course. Start the game. Shame you can't skip the cutscene,
unknown.
but still watch the
Created
fly-in. I like the
things.
fly-in.
This is Icarus. a
Ice
very
giant,
powerful
yes.
but
Okay, we
lightweight
can actually play the
industrial
game.
mecha.
So, oh,
Use
that
the
is a
direction keys
tiny
Or click the right mouse
starting
button
patch.
on the ground
Five.
to move the mecha. In
That's
this mission,
tiny.
You'll control your mecha to
Hmm.
navigate the universe and create miracles.
Let's clips that. I didn't want to read all that.
If you need help, press G to open the guidebook for detailed instructions. In the planet view, you can hold the middle mouse button to rotate the camera. Hold the right mouse button to roll the camera. Press N to align the camera to the North Pole.
So,
In the
do I
planet
want
view,
this?
scrolling the mouse wheel
Or should
also
I keep
enters
it
the
for
star map.
posterity? This is where it all started.
Now please
Let's
try to
keep it. I've got so
disassemble the
much
space
stone.
capsule. Click the right mouse button to proceed.
I'm not going to do that. Research technologies to unlock. Oh, fuck. You really start with nothing. So I need to make 10 magnetic coils. So for that, I'm going to need 10 iron. Or 5 iron. So whatever. 10 coppers. Then we're going to make 10 of these. Got enough for 5. Why have I only got enough for 5? Oh, because it takes 2, so I need 20 iron for this caper. Okay, so let's produce that. You won't stop. You won't come off. Oh, because I had that window open. Apparently he doesn't respond to... Oh, there's a bit. There's there. Look, over there. 430, 400. Okay, we've got loads of iron. bit of copper over here. These two starting patches are taking the piss though. I think I'll keep that for future generations to enjoy.
Replication complete. Research complete.
Yeah, we've researched electromagnetism. We can get some automatic mining. We can get some power. Perfect. So let's get that up
You've
and
obtained a
running.
mining machine. It automatically collects ores for you. You can select it in the inventory or in the construction menu.
We
Collecting
don't have
section
boxes,
to start building.
so we can't actually collect it and store it. So our next priority is going to be boxes. Upgrades, okay. Oh, we want this for sure. Oh, we need science though. So basic logistics, that's what we want. We can start collecting stuff. So I need 10 gears. Hang on, let's look at this. I need 10 gears. So I need 30 iron. Let's just take a minute. The one thing about very early game, mining machine automatically collects ores, but you can't do anything with that until you build some kind of storage facility. So let's use this right now, and then we need just 10 copper. It looks like. So we want 10 of these. And 10 of these. Minute. And now that I think about it, there's no point putting it in boxes because you can't use just ore. You need to smelt it. So we're going to build this as well. So we already have the electromagnets because I overbuilt them last time. And then so we just need 10 more PCBs. So what do we need for PCBs? 20 of these.
Replication complete. Research complete.
You've obtained sorter and conveyor belt.
Oh, energy.
Full automation is now possible. Use a conveyor belt to transport ores collected in the mining machine. The sorter will transport ores onto the conveyor belt into the arc smelter that will smelt them automatically. Fuel is required for Mecha's every activity. When energy is exhausted,
Research
its
complete.
action will be restricted. You can click on the Mecha panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open the Mecha panel and replenish the fuel chamber.
We've got some fuel. I should really find a coal patch. But anyway, for now, what we want to do is we want to build 2 collectors. We can afford 1 collector. Let's build that first. We need stone. Okay, let's go get some stone.
Replication complete.
We got the mining machine. Oh, sorry. It's over here.
Hold R to rotate the mining machine. The more veins it covers, the higher the
I want to
output.
get every vein.
To ignore grid snapping, hold Shift.
There we go. You got all the veins. Then I want to build a box. What do I need for a box? I need 4 more iron.
You have an unpowered production facility. To make it run normally, place it within the power grid coverage and make sure power is supplied.
Okay.
Replication complete.
Oh, I want to build some smelters as well. Need way more iron. Let's temporarily build a bot. Let's temporarily just get this thing mining for us because it's going to take us ages. We can start working
Insufficient
on other
items.
things.
Click on the replicator button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open the replicator and manually replicate the required items.
Thanks. And I need one of
You've built a
these
depot
bad
for
boys.
storing items.
So,
You can manually store items or use a sorter to automatically access items. When building a conveyor belt, confirm its start
oh, I've got
point
5.
and
It gave me 5 automatically.
Use up arrow to raise the conveyor belt 1 level.
Okay.
Use
then need to
down
build
arrow to lower the conveyor belt 1 level if it has been raised.
Questions.
Press keypad 0 to reset the conveyor belt to ground level. To avoid the conveyor belt snapping to a building, try holding shift. If there isn't enough ground space, make more efficient use of your space by stacking matrix slabs, depots, storage tanks, and splitters.
Don't have much inventory.
The sorter
space, so
is a
don't have
connector
too much,
that
'cause
moves
We're going to
items
delete this
between
very soon.
facilities.
So we can get
Simply
these
bridge
smelters up
from
running.
a supplier facility to a receiver facility. Then the sorter will automatically transport the items.
If you're a wind turbine.
Wind turbine. You've now built your first power grid. Some power facilities don't have a power supply range, so you'll need to extend the power grid coverage with Tesla towers.
There we go. So we do need more power for that. We don't have sufficient power, but we just need a few mats, materials. Look at that, 24. It would take me ages to grab. So let's see if we can make another wind tower. It'll take quite a long time. Then we get our smelters up and running. And we'll move on to copper, stone, and coal for our power. Actually, coal power is kind of an issue. We've got very little. So let's do power. Let's get coal first.
Replication complete.
Can I make graphite? Yes, I can't. Okay, so let's research graphite. It costs science. So we're going to be on coal for a while. Although I can research science already. So do I want science or basic assembling? I think a lot of the stuff I want is behind science right now, so we're going to get science up and running. I know I need to... Let's get basic assembling going. These, another 10 of those. So we need copper.
Replication complete.
Oh, we're locked by iron. Copper, sorry. Sorry about that. PCBs, we got 10. Oh, that creates 2. Cancel, cancel, cancel. We're going on 5. So just quickly research this.
Replication complete.
Now, what do we want next? Oh yeah, that's right. We want one more of these. Well, it doesn't really matter that we're not at 100% because we're. Although maybe does it slow down the sorter? I was going to say we're being bottlenecked by the sorter speed anyway. It doesn't matter for now, I think. Unlock the assembly machine, that's good. But first, let's get copper up and running. I do have a spare one. Oh no, let's get coal up and running. I'm going for the smaller one instead of the big one, so I want to mine it out as soon as possible to give us a bit of extra space around here.
Insufficient materials.
Just take a sec.
Replication complete.
This one, I do eventually want to turn it all into graphene, so let's leave it at 4. And then we need to build one of these. I can build 7. Just build one for now. Did we have the splitter?
Replication complete.
No, we need logistics 2 for the splitter. Okay. Okay, so now we can get a bit of coal. Power. Okay. Keep this ticking over for a while. Set up copper and stone. Let's get these tiny little patches out of the way. Oh, do we want to build a smelter though? I will take the log. It's a bit early, but so I mean, yeah, it's a bit early, so I should take it where I can.
Replication complete.
Get yes, we can get everyone. Nice. Build another box. Now we're low on stone.
Replication complete.
Starting to get low on pretty much everything, to be honest. Not too much when we build our smelters. Okay, and then stone is the last one we're going to need for right now. So I think we need stone to build a box. How much do we need? We need 4. We need 4. Build a box. Miner. And grab all the stuff. Then we can build our. We can start smelting after this. Which way is north? Okay, that way is north.
Replication
I need
complete.
to remember to orient myself correctly, because north and south does matter in this game. So if you look when you are, you can't see in that mode. If you look when you're building something, I'll put it down to show you. So you see this grid, because it's a sphere, the grid kind of goes funny. You see here, the grid doesn't like line up properly, because this is the tropical zone and this is the polar region. So as you get closer to the pole, I can't fly yet, so this is going to take a while, but as you get closer to the pole, you notice more and more of these like misaligned areas, because the number of circles is getting smaller and smaller. Oh, sorry, the number of squares is getting smaller and smaller as you get towards the pole. To the pole, assuming it's not underwater. It is underwater, so you can't really see. But you can see here it's like a circle, pretty much. So building at the poles is different to building at the tropical zones. So, for that reason, we want to make sure we're oriented north so that we don't build weird stuff that doesn't connect up properly later on. So we start in the tropical zone, which is fine. Let's get some coal. Oh, wow. Okay, perfect. Then, did we build that? Yes, we did. Let's just build it here. We don't need to mine out the whole thing at once because we're kind of small fry right now. We're running a small scale operation. Build, and then we can get started on our smelting operation. Alright, we're not researching anything right now. We should probably start researching science.
Replication complete.
Researching electromagnets and PCBs. So I have one electromagnet already. I don't know why I would have one electromagnet. And it makes two. So that double doesn't make sense. Okay. And then PCBs.
Replication complete.
Oh. Okay. So now we're going to start smelting.
Replication complete.
How many smelters do we want? This guy does. Although we're only going to be feeding it into one box right now, so it doesn't really matter. Let's call it 2 smelters per input. So we need 8 smelters total. Stone. It's going to take a while because we need to smelt the stone. We need smelters to smelt the stone. But if we do... I'm going to need more tracks. Let's do this for now. Let's move 8. I have enough for 2. Why do I have enough for 2? Iron. Okay. Do that. Oh, I got some, of course. So when you research a technology, sometimes you get some of that technology. So what do I want to do first? So I need stone to make
Replication
smelters.
complete.
So I should probably do stone. Actually, I need everything to make smelters. Except coal, but coal keeps my guy running. So maybe I should make graphite. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's do stone. I need more tracks. I don't want to build on here, so I'm going to have to build this side. Let's harvest these trees. Sometimes you get like a rare drop from them. So I'm just harvesting them instead of destroying them. These real quick. Did I say 2? How many smelters? Let's start with 2 smelters. Oh, I don't need any more. I do. I need it for the other side.
You've built an arc smelter, which automatically produces basic materials such as iron ingots and copper ingots. However, to automatically feed in raw materials and feed out products, sorters and conveyor belts are required.
Once a recipe is assigned,
What?
use less than key to copy the current recipe, and greater than key to paste the recipe to the next build.
Replication complete.
So I do want space for 4, because I want to be able to extend it up to 4. So I think that's what one basic conveyor belt can manage. So I'll leave space for 4, and I'll just get rid of 2. 2 of these. Oh, 3 more electromagnets as well. Do I need 1 more? I'm not sure. Weird that I have a spare electromagnet. Oh, I need a box as well. Oh, I've got a box. Good. Okay, and I need power. Oh, so much to build.
Replication complete. Research complete.
Okay, so now we've got science ready to go. I'm just going to get all this built first before we start worrying about science. Because it seems like research is quite fast, so you can easily get ahead of yourself with research. Like compared to building stuff in the early game, it's faster to research than it is to work either way. I'm gonna leave something undone.
Replication complete.
Maybe this one. Here? Yes. Okay. So we're not reaching demand. but oh shit. We don't have sufficient demand,
You
but
built your first power transmission
too
facility,
much stuff.
a Tesla tower. It can help you transmit power wirelessly over a
5 for
short
now, so
range
we're gonna move it
and
later.
extend the power grid coverage. Click on it to view more details.
We're gonna do same again for iron, same again for copper, same again for coal. Oh no, we don't have the research to do coal, so we're just gonna have to use basic coal for now. Get rid of these stone bits, we don't need these anymore. Guess we're not getting rid of the stone, all of the stone bits anyway. Okay, I guess we can just see how this smelters before. Oh no! Didn't mean to do that. I just meant to grab a stack. But I grabbed this. I did grab the stack, so that's fine. Alright. Gonna have 4 of these. So let's do 1 more. I only actually need 2 for what we're doing right now, but I want to make sure I spaced it correctly. Okay, we've got water that side, so we're gonna build this side. Oh my god, we're 17. Actually, let's build these things first.
Replication complete.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The facility has no recipe designated. Please configure one for it. Once a recipe is configured, press less than key to copy the current recipe. Pressing greater than key will paste the same recipe to the next building.
So we can copy and paste recipes. Ah, easy. These as well. Oh. These 5. Oh. Oh, we don't want 4. I said, remember? I said we only want 2. That doesn't have power. It's a bad sign. So let's build another one of these bad boys. Don't know why it's a bad boy. It just is, apparently. So let's put some of these while we're at it. Very handy. They have much better range than the wind turbines. I can reach both if I put it here. I have to move it later when I extend the smelters, but that's fine. Did I limit this? I did. So now we don't need to mess around with 4 anymore. We can just grab finished iron, like that. Let that do its thing for a bit. We'll do copper. Same again for copper.
Replication complete.
Well, let's research graphene. Where's graphene? Yeah. Oh, that's science. Okay, so we're not going to do graphene just yet. It's kind of our next priority. Let's burn some wood. But we have, how many of these do we have? 22, that's not going to be enough. So let's build.
Insufficient materials.
And we also need 4 of these. We need 2 more of these as well.
Replication complete.
Remember, that's north. Oh no, that's right, isn't it? Because iron ore is also used to make magnets. So, or I can do this. So I do need that iron ore after all. But okay, let's build. We've got 2 of these, so we should be able to kind of make this work. This is a very temporary solution. That will go there, so that will go there and there. You making magnets, please. Oh, perfect. Now there, so we build these. This whole thing is very, very low on power. It's moving quite slowly, but it's moving. Okay. 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 Does that help? Very low efficiency. So what do we need? Let's build some of these magnets. Okay. That's still good. Okay, we're at 75%. That's good enough. Good enough for now. So let's get these magnets
Replication
moving.
complete.
And then magnets. Oh, it gave us a free matrix that I can technically start building new science. Although I'd need another matrix. Okay, no, let's get the problem first. So what do we need? 2 smelters. How many do we have? It's 0, so we want 2.
Replication complete.
Let's do it.
Mission complete.
What? That's in here. That's in here. We got way too much copper ore. By too much, I mean more than 0, which is what we want. Up here. Let me build one of these. What do I need? Low on copper, ironically. Anything on this one? Nice. Okay. Works for now. I'm aware we're not researching anything, by the way. Very aware we're not researching anything. This full? Holy shit. Okay, so what do we want to do now? Let's get science up and running. So let's just pop it down here. We'll do it manually for now. Need a lab here to build blue science, and then we need another lab.
A matrix lab, a facility to produce matrices. It can also be used to research technologies that are unlocked with matrices. Matrices are the source codes to maintain the center brain simulation model.
Insufficient
You
materials.
can upload as many matrices to the center brain to run its simulation and unlock more technologies in the real world.
Actually, I want it all automated. Maybe I should worry about power first. Get a decent power grid up and running. This is just my personal stuff from manual stuff. I should really start automating. Actually, I can... Yeah, I can... I'm going to handcraft this for now. And then in the science lab, that's where I'm going to do my research. Good. Okay. So I'm going to handcraft science. Make 20 sciences. How many sciences do I need? What do I want to do first? First thing I want to do is this. Because that'll give me graphite, not graphene. So, if I go to this, I can make 20. 40, right? Oh, perfect. Okay, so once that queue's done, we'll be able to research graphite. We're going to upgrade our little power system. Oh. Oh, I'm researching by myself. I don't need the thing. Oh, okay. That's cool. I can actually just delete this now. It's going to take a while. You just enjoy the sights and sounds of Dyson Sphere Program early game. Sunset, we can watch the sun go down over our planet. What moment? What touching moment. Okay, sun's dipped over the horizon. If you kind of tilt the camera, you can still see it a bit, but for all intents and purposes, the sun has gone over the horizon. And everything's just ticking away. What we want to do now is we want to start producing items. Where is there more copper? Oh, I can't check because I don't have the right technology. So let's go to the technology tree. We want this bad boy here. 10. Alright, so we've got 10 more of these guys. Guessing. Iron. Yep. Let's do this again. View or distribution on the planet. Okay, so we actually want the second level of that, which is 200. Okay, we're gonna have to get some. What do you call it? Automation up and running. Let's find something like this. Not much. Enough for now. Tons of iron. Why have I stopped at 30? Oh, okay. I've outpaced myself. Get graphene on the go. Don't have to be coal powered anymore. Two. Need a space in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I need the things to fucking see what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm swearing. I gotta stop swearing. I need the things to see what I'm doing. Okay, I can't do that yet because the research has not finished, so I can't tell it to make graphene.
Research complete.
Okay. These. These.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, so now I can see the veins on the planet. So if I go out
You've
to
unlocked
this
universe
view,
exploration. Now you can click the detailed display button at the bottom right corner of the screen to enable real-time vein distribution.
I can see the veins. There we go. Let's flip it to north so we don't get disorientated. So we got some copper there. We got a tiny bit of copper there. We got a bit of copper there. We got a bit of copper there. There is copper, but not much. Shit, we've only got 962 copper on the whole planet. But this is kind of a rough start. It's kind of a rough start.
Replication complete.
Kind of a tough one. But you'll give me an incentive to go into planetary ASAP. So that's good. This a little bit. So I don't even need to extend that first row just yet. One thing I do want to do is all this coal. I've got way too much coal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a little box and just direct feed into there until the box is empty. Of course it is. Then we just need power. Alright. Then we've got graphite coming in. Box is slowly empty. And everything's ready. Everything's done. So now, automation. Automation. This is all temporary, by the way. Once I get my box, I'm going to dismantle pretty much everything. Go for centralized smelting instead of on-site smelting. And it's just generally So where do I want to build my science? Over here, but there's no way. Oh, I can run. Yes. And we've got that there. Oh, look at that. 4 cold names. I kind of want to get rid of that. Or there's, I could run it up there. There's two places to do it. I think this is going to be the easiest, even though there's that big coal reserve in the middle. I think this is going to be the easiest place to do it. So let's do it over here. Okay, now we're running on graphite. So we've cut down trees, of course, just in case we get the rare drop. But yes, what are we doing? Want to make a bit of science. Why have I got coal? Why have I got oil, crude oil? Why have I got crude oil? How does that make any sense? You know what, I'm going to build a box that's just for shit. Stuff I don't need. We've still got 2 coal. Where did this coal come from? Okay, 3 rocks. I need crude oil. I need. Yes. Okay. You know what, let's not worry about the rare drops. Let's not worry about it. Okay, so. What do we need to build science? We need magnets, iron, and copper. So, this is just purely for science now. We need at least 3. We need 3 of these. We don't have enough of 3 of those, so we're gonna go find 3 of those. I'm going to need a lot of sorters and conveyor belts. I'm thinking, should I set up sorter and conveyor belt assembly? Or should I do science? Let's do science first, then we'll worry about it. Okay. So we want 3 of these. That's copper. No, copper. That's for. Oh yeah, that's for everything combined. I need windmills as well. You're gonna need a lot of power for this.
Replication complete.
Get every one if we can. Okay, 2. Get both of those. There we go. So one of these is for magnets. One of these is for whatchamacallits? Iron. that we're gonna need. How many smelters do we have? We've got 2. We need 6. Go. Let's do iron first. This to see where it's gonna go. Put 2 irons down.
Replication complete.
An hour later, we've got everything sorted. Okay. There's the iron. Now, magnets. Okay, get more resources again. Actually, you know what would really help? These splitters. We're at the point where we're starting to use
Replication
splitters.
complete.
So, this would be very helpful at 200. I'm not manually making 200. This is still 100. That's still quite a lot. But I think we need it. Need it. We're going to grab everything. Let's load up. I'm gonna need tons of shit to build this. So let's get started. We need 100 science to get started. We can afford 313. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to take a long, long old time until we get our splitters, but I think we're going to need them. Fly. So we're not going to be able to do anything till this science is done. I suppose we could set up copper. I only have one collector. I suppose I only need one. Blue science anyway. Nice. Sunrise, look. Sun's coming up. Did a good job with the graphics in this game, I think. need a few more little bits and bobs to get everything up and running. Have a look at what upgrades we can do. There might be some we can do without science. This one needs science. This one does not need science. So that's quite useful. A bit of extra speed. Oh, don't think I have the tech for that. Inventory capacity, that is big, but we don't have the tech. This needs science. That doesn't really matter. That is good. Super need it. Energy circuits. Okay, that's good. I need some trees though. Science, that's good, but we don't have the tech. Okay, so we can do some upgrades after we've done all this. Science. That's the problem with early game is you have to construct everything by hand. But you can't, you can only construct one thing at a time by hand. Whereas once you've got all your replicators set up and everything, or assemblers, I think they're called in this game. Once you've got all that set up, then you can just grab it and you don't have to wait for it to build. It does kind of turn into an idle game a little bit. But we need to build science. We need to build PCBs, which are easy, and electromagnets, which are also easy. Definitely needing a splitter.
Research complete.
But what do we want to do? What do we want to do here? Get this as close as possible. Split.
A splitter. It can split the cargo passing through or manage the cargo on multiple
Upgrade
conveyor belts.
complete.
The splitting speed depends on the conveyor belt speed. Press Tab to switch between different patterns. Click on it to set priorities and filters.
PCBs. Can I do that? I can. Do I want?
Replication complete.
I don't need blueprints just yet. So I need 60 coal. Shit, I got rid of all my coal. 60 coal, 60 graphite, 60 wood. Okay. Do that. That's some coal. That's some stone. Alright, 60 coal. Graphite. Wood. Alright, so let's start chopping some trees. Let's just chop them over here where we're going to be building. Oh, good enough. Okay. So, what do we want to build? Looking for how many assemblers do we have? We've got one assembler. We need two assemblers. So let's build another assembler. I think that's what we want to do.
Replication complete.
I think one smelter would probably be enough here. Oh, we need two for one, right? So maybe we'll do. That's fine. Black item, fuck. Oh, I swore again. Damn it. Gotta stop swearing, man. Must stop swearing. So we're gonna make PCBs here. They're gonna come out
Replication
here.
complete.
Yes.
Upgrade complete.
Then we need to make magnets, electromagnets. Put this down here. So let's build this out. So the magnet's going to come out here. Go into an assembler here. That's too close or whatever.
Wrong connection type. Use a sorter. There are two types of facility ports: connection ports and bridge ports. Connection ports are only compatible with conveyor belts, while bridge ports are only compatible with sorters. If a conveyor belt can't connect to a facility, try a sorter.
Okay. Build that out. And magnets. Here. Right, then we want another science facility. We need glass. Okay. For glass, we need 8 rocks. Producing any glass right now. Okay.
Replication complete.
So, our first science facility. Go here. This is going to be making blue science. So it needs PCBs and that. Let's build you like this. This is just very temporary, by the way. Just if you're a Dyson sphere expert, I'm just doing some temporary stuff. Kick started. I'm going to be heavy into drawings. And then, can we direct insert? That's the question. Okay, so it sounds like yes, but not like that. Direct insert. Okay, and you, I want you to do science. So then what we can do is we can go and start a science and make sure everything's working. Science for cosmic exploration. I want to just absolutely make sure that my ice giant is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So now it's a case of power. So let's make 20 should be enough. And we're also going to need a lot of these, so 20 again. Start on the outside and move our way in. Oh, recipe. Do need to get a handle on this power situation. Okay, so we've got copper coming in. Great. Actually, once we've got science up and running, let's concentrate on power for a bit. Alright, now let's get
Insufficient materials.
This will take a minute. How are we doing for power? We're at pretty much 100. I think one more will do it.
Replication complete.
Hey, we're at 100% efficiency. That's probably going to go down once these buildings start working, obviously. But for now, it's like, no, it's looking good. PCBs are coming out. Perfect. So now, finally, electromagnets. Magnets are coming. Blue science is being created. Excellent. Now we're going to slowly just tick away on our science house power. Not as good, obviously, because now the science buildings are working. That's fine. I probably have the. Probably could run 2 each at this point, but this will be temporary. Once I got drones everything's going to change. And then once I got planetary logistics system, everything's going to change again. Once I get interplanetary logistics system, everything's going to change again. So let's just keep it like this for now. And then let's get power down. Huh? Everything's blue. Why's everything blue? Oh, because nothing's producing. That's why. Because There's yellow. Change him. Be blue. Actually, we can connect him up to here. And they can all help each other when they've got access. Okay. Nice. So, what do I want to do now? I said I was going to do power, but power seems to kind of sort itself out a little bit. Now that I'm not. Okay. Next, let's take a look at the technology tree. Got that. Oh, this is what we want. We need red science for that. So, red science. This would be nice. Where's red science? Red? Yeah, this is red science. So we want to unlock the energy matrix. So for that, we need this. Wireless power tower. Never used one of these. But yeah, we need this for red. I guess we'll do that next. This. Can't enqueue it. Why can't we enqueue it? Do we need this one? Okay. So let's just make 100% sure that our ice giant has fire ice. And then we can just chill out till red shows up. I don't want to build too much stuff until my port matrix is like put together. You know what? I am going to build a second level. I need glass. Back. Yes. Research mecha speed. 60 of these motors, but I don't think I've unlocked the motors yet, have I? I haven't. So let's do that.
Replication complete.
So the cool thing about these matrix labs is they actually sit on top of each other. So you don't need to like rejig everything to speed up the research. You can just do it like this. I'm researching a little bit faster. I I don't know if I'll be able to run two constantly. How's that? Is that doing great for a power grid? Some towers down. Doing good now. So I don't know if I'm producing fast enough to run this constantly, but it should be at least intermittently doing double speed. And when it's not doing double speed, it will still be doing single speed, so it's fine. It's fine. Chill out, wait. So for reds, we need oil. Now how much oil do we have on this planet? Crude oil, 53 per second. So there's quite a lot of oil around. Go down here though. There's one up there. Aha, this looks like our best one. The closest one. So we're going to use that for our red science.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, okay. View or reserves of the planetary system. Please have fire ice, or we're going to have to start all over again. Collectible fire ice. Oh, thank God for that. Alright. Okay, and then, so we're actually the fourth planet from the sun. We're usually. Okay, interesting. So what we got here? Planet Gobi. It's got a lot of copper. That's good. Not much iron. It's not so good. Zero titanium. Okay, so we've got lots of this is a weird system. And in the middle, in the bottom, we got tons of everywhere. So we've got very little silicon in this system. Tons of copper, tons of iron, tons of titanium. Got 1.5. Oh, 9 million those. That's quite a lot. What is this? So we're going to want this as our...
Research complete.
Okay, cool. Intermediate technology, excellent. So this is going to be our manufacturing thing because it's got 99.5% constructible area, which means that we don't have to worry about water getting in the way. This is our, obviously, where are we? We're here. This is going to be our oil planet because this is the only one with crude oil. And this is going to be our smelting planet. That's quite a long way off. Red for all that. Red, we need to.
Research complete.
graphite, I think, for red science. So where is your coal? Coal here. I got loads of coal here. Almost 1 million, in fact. This is bang in the middle of. What's going to be best here? Be this one for now. Already. Graphite. Out of iron, holy shit. I took 500, now I'm already out.
Replication complete.
Okay. So we've got 8 of these dudes. Graphene. 2. 3 more of these dudes. Recipe copy. It's a hassle to find the button because it's like on the other side of the keyboard to WASD. I would use it more often, but it's just quicker not to a lot of the time. So we've got a graphene coming out like this. These as well.
A production facility has stopped running. If it's not due to a power failure, check if products overflow, or if there aren't enough raw materials. These may cause facilities to fail. Plan your factory in a reasonable manner, and balance production and consumption to ensure orderly operation.
Yeah, I mean, facilities stop running when the box is full. That's how they're designed. I want a full box and then stop, basically.
Research complete.
But just in time. This is going to be a bit complicated. So we need a
Replication
oil
complete.
extractor. Oh, it doesn't give us a free one. steel. So now I need to now I need to steel. That doesn't give me steel. Where do I get steel? Steel smelting. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna go to the front. I need to set up a steel smelter. Do that with all my other stuff down here, or do I need to do it further along? Yeah, 50,000 here. Then I want to do steel there. Yes, I'll do steel here. Or I could start steel over there. Let's do steel over there. Oh, that's got the research foundation. Yeah, let's do it over here. Okay. Just gonna do 2. I really need a lot of steel. We do need 4 because steel we need to. So you need to smelt iron ore into iron, and then you need to melt iron into steel. So you need to double. Double this.
Replication complete.
What is? God damn it. These guys want to be iron. These guys are going to be steel. We don't have the technology to actually set that up just yet. Let's come in. In the box. In the box. Oh, you on?
Research
Like this.
complete.
Stretch, I should say. Not yawn. It's not a stretch. Okay, so now we've unlocked steel, so we can do that and that. And how much power lines? Yeah, we've got 8. That's plenty. Bunch down just to make sure. Okay. Limit on you of 5. So this is a lot slower than making iron because it takes 3 irons to make 1 steel. That's a lot slower. So how many do I need again? 12. Okay. Nice stone. Great. Let's get some stone. Okay, let's head back and pop down the thing that we need to pop down.
Replication complete.
Oil extractor, there we go.
The wrong way around. Unnecessary. So, what we're going to do is we want you to come out like this. Then we want to put you in a splitter. So let's build a splitter. Go in here like this. Oil's going to come in. Then we want to build 2 chemical plants. Oil
Insufficient
refineries.
materials.
Okay. 2 oil refineries. We need more steel. 20 steel. For that. Glass. Maybe I should set up glass manufacturing. Although maybe not. Not quite yet. Maybe we need it.
Research complete.
G matrix, right? We can make reds now. That's good. What am I low on? Oh. So need a couple of these.
Research complete.
Get on that. How many do we need? Like 50, right? Oh, I can actually build 50. Was it 50? Still, I can build 60. Okay, that'll take a while. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, well, that was the start of Dyson Sphere program. Hopefully, you enjoyed it, and we'll be back with more at a later date. So cheers for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. See ya. I just need to end the stream, which I've forgotten how to do because I haven't streamed in so long. I think it's like this. No, that's